Okay, kommen wir zum nächsten Durchlauf. Also, ich weiß nicht, was ich dazu noch sagen soll. Ich habe zweimal Tante June beschuldigt, sogar mit allen Hinweisen, die es gibt zu ihr. Und sie ist trotzdem nicht die Täterin. Bradley war es auch nicht, mit den aktuellen Hinweisen. Toby war es nicht mit den aktuellen Hinweisen. Lottie war es nicht, also war es Mama oder Oma. Oder beide zusammen. Und ich habe zu beiden noch keinen Hinweis. Guck mal, bei Tante June ist alles voll, aber ich konnte sie nicht überführen. Bei Bradley konnte ich ihn auch nicht überführen. Er wirkt darauf mich ziemlich unschuldig, so wie er sich verhalten hat und dann aus Versehen seine Mutter erschossen hatte. Lottie, sie war es auch noch nicht. Vielleicht, wenn ich mehr Hinweise bekomme, keine Ahnung. Aber vielleicht bedeutet es, wenn du hier aufs Häkchen kommst und dann die beschuldigt, dann ist die Sache auch vorbei. Also ich muss irgendwie an diese beiden rankommen. Und ich muss auf jeden Fall in Runde 4 an Bradley rankommen. Ich muss auf jeden Fall an Bradley rankommen, weil es gibt 4 Hinweise, die ich von ihm bekommen muss.
You need. Don't answer it.
Nicht antworten.
Okay, everyone pick.
Fine.
Die Frage ist, bei Tante June brauche ich auf jeden Fall einen Hinweis. Den habe ich noch nicht bekommen, den brauche ich.
Massage chair. Or a sex toy.
Wer weiß.
Yeah, I am. Leading us into giving her praise and compliments. It is pathetic. I do honestly.
Augenbrauen.
Put that down.
Well, I was going to say 14.
Yes, well, you're not exactly Carol.
I'm sorry, but the answer's definitely 14.
What are you doing?
So, the answer is 14 times. Oh, I love it so much.
Yo.
Well,
Jetzt sagt ihr was, oder?
I'd say well done, but I think we both know that was more luck than judgment.
Right, that's all the questions I've got. Someone else can go now.
Komm, Tante June, sag doch was, bitte.
She's only done 4 questions.
At least we got a few points that round.
I don't know why I even do these things. I mean, I don't care about winning, although I do quite like beating people. Still, a few more of these, and it'll all be wiped from my memory like tears in the rain. What's that from? Is it from a film? Oh, Christ, it's not one of Lottie's lyrics, is it? God, I better forget that. It is better to forget things.
Was willst du denn vergessen?
Just makes life easier.
Are you okay?
You do know there's something wrong with your sister, don't you?
What, just in general?
No, I'm
or...
just saying she's behaving very oddly at the meeting. You know, all night, checking her phone, up and down to the window. I don't know what she was looking for or who, but all night, just up and down, up and down. A bit like your mother's skirt when she was a teenager. I mean, normally I wouldn't have noticed or cared, but they were my windows she was breathing all over. And it did take Bradley a very long time to clean them.
Is there anything else you remember about the meeting? Anything at all?
No.
Okay. Sie hat was wieder gesagt, ne? Jetzt haben wir wieder was aus dem... Lottie war halt Lottie, ne? Lottie sah ständig aus dem Fenster. Sie hatte 2 Handys, traf jemanden in einem Kapuzenpulli, gab Onkel Markus etwas und dann hat die so mal, ich weiß von nix, hat Tante June gemeint. Vielleicht hat sie sich an Lottie gewendet wegen einem Profikiller. Und Lottie hat gemeint, okay, nee, ich bin Drogendealer. Keine Ahnung. Vielleicht sah sie aber auch aus dem Fenster, um ihren Typen mit dem Kapuzenpulli, weil sie ihn erwartet hatte. Wegen den Drogen. Kann auch sein. Auf jeden Fall habe ich jetzt Infos Tante June rausbekommen.
I am never teaming up with that freak again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Have you told Mum about your latest purchase?
Die Waffe?
Huh? He's bought a gun, Mum. Literally the very gun that was used to murder that famous astronaut.
Well, it's not the exact gun, it's the same make of gun, right? There's a difference.
Oh, for God's sake, you two. If I have to listen to you bickering anymore, I'm going to come up to Bradley's room and blow my own brains out.
Ist tatsächlich passiert, ne?
Speaking with your...
Ich habe den einzigen Hinweis in Runde 1 von Tante June bekommen. Und jetzt brauche ich sie auch nicht mehr zu befragen. Langsam kriegen wir viele Hinweise hier. Aber Bradley, Runde 4.
Yeah, signal's not great.
Oh,
So, mit wem soll ich spielen? Ich weiß halt nicht mehr. Habe ich alle Infos von denen? Bradley habe ich, glaube ich, schon, ne? Bradley, Lottie und Toby. Ich glaube, von Lottie brauche ich noch eine Info, oder? Oder habe ich schon alle? Nimm mal Toby.
Quiz again, so I'm counting on you. Les yeux sur la route. Les yeux sur la route.
Komm, wir fragen nicht, ob alles okay ist. Wir sagen direkt Beethoven.
Well, I'm.
The music of life, the music of the earth, the music.
Komm, direkt
Shall we
Mozart.
go with Mozart then?
Sure.
The answer I was looking for was, of course, Chopin's heroic Polonaise.
You see, my big problem with classical music, it's not readily available to the masses. You know, it's a stark example of how elitism can
Oh.
Abby, what are you doing? You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
All we need is rhythm. Two sticks colliding, you know? Now that's primal music. That's music the whole world can enjoy.
Okay.
Wow, I really got to you, Abs. Huh? Bit of a wake-up call, yeah? You've just got to let it all sink in. Think about the whole world, yeah? Not just your world.
Komm, wir machen mit.
You're so right. I mean, at the end of the day, maybe the only instrument that we need is the human voice.
Abby, that's really reductive, yeah? I don't think there are any conclusions that you can add to this conversation that I haven't already reached on my own. I think sometimes we just have to be grateful for the insights of others, yeah?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, come on, Abs. I don't do it for the thanks.
Keine Ahnung, nimm einfach irgendwas.
Oh, Mozart. Let's go with Mozart.
Aber
Sure.
das Video hatten wir noch nicht. Ich kann es nicht wegskippen.
That astounding piece was, and I can't believe how many of you got this wrong. The Moonlight Sonata by Ludwig
Van Mozart.
Beethoven.
Ah, tough one, Abs.
Slight change of mood with this next piece. No, I think that's my body telling me that's enough. I won't risk losing my voice for this. I'm organising an entire spread for the Telegraph magazine tomorrow, so let's move on to the next round.
Well, it's been great, Abs, but I've got to eat something before the next round. Thank the universe, we brought plenty of snacks on the van. Am I right? I'm actually bloody starving, to be honest. I can't help those in need when I'm in need myself, can I? Okay, I'll see you later, Abs.
Ciao.
Nice talking with you.
Wenigstens neue Videos.
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig. Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening? Uncomfortable silence. My favorite.
Okay.
Abby!
Abby.
Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer. I got an email, anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or. Oh my god, I can't do this.
I'm afraid it is too late for that.
No, I can't. I told you.
Abby!
No, I'm not built for this shit. What are they gonna do to me?
Abby, stop! Stop!
What, Uncle Marcus? Are you okay?
It's getting worse, Abby. I've got less time than I thought. Don't give up on me. You're the only chance I got. Please, Abby. Please.
Okay.
Okay. Tobi, wir haben alle ich muss es kurz aufschreiben. Wir haben alle Hinweise von Tobi, was Runde 2 betrifft. So, weiter.
Okay.
As if you never speak to me ever again.
Von June brauche ich einen Hinweis, das habe ich aufgeschrieben.
Just like his father. Complete, utter embarrassment.
Shall we go with...
Cause permanent damage having one's head permanently stuck up one's own arsehole.
Well,
2 in a row.
Well, I'm just glad we're getting them right.
Yes, so glad.
Ah, okay. Ich erinnere mich noch, dass wir über das Treffenfragen angeklickt haben und nicht riskieren habe ich noch nicht angeklickt, glaube ich. Lass es mal nehmen, vielleicht kriege ich dann den Hinweis.
Seems like we make a pretty good team.
Like a seagull and a jet engine.
Question 3. As a result of climate change, over 200 species of frog have gone extinct. And that's just since the 1970s. But what's the biggest threat that frogs face?
I might not have to guess this one. I actually saw a documentary the other day.
You watch documentaries about frogs?
Yeah, I guess. Well, it was about a lot of different animals. Anyway, I think the answer is disease. Warmer climates.
Yes, whatever. But if you ask me, the biggest danger frogs face is the French.
So...
Put something down, Abigail, before he moves on.
I'll go with diseases.
Ich kann aber nicht skippen, also das ist immer noch
The correct
anders.
answer is disease. Warmer climates mean diseases can spread very easily. So it's not just us in the firing line, guys.
Ich glaube, wir kriegen einen Hinweis.
Well, that was easy.
I know.
Question 4. What percentage of the world's coral reefs have died over the past 30 years?
I've had enough of this. Toby, are any of these questions going to be not depressing? I mean, normally just the sound of your voice is enough to make me want to end it all. It doesn't need any more encouragement.
Oh, sorry, Mum. What, you want me to do more stuff on the fun side of our planet dying? You know what? I really tried with this, but I can tell by the answers I'm getting that none of you are taking this seriously. So, you know, someone else can do around that. I don't care anymore.
Well, at least we got some points. I just want to beat your mother. I just want to see the look on her face.
Auntie June, I have to ask you about something. About Uncle Marcus.
Do me a favour. The next time you speak to that arsehole, you tell him to stop asking questions about Daddy.
Oh.
Grandad?
Yes. He was pestering your Nana about it all night at the meeting. It really quite upset her.
What was he asking about?
What you have to understand about your dear Uncle Marcus is that he has a very hard time moving on. He never quite got to grips with the fact that his mother died giving birth to him.
Oh.
And his father, my daddy, your grandfather, hated him for it.
Krass.
Grandad hated him.
Well, that's what Mummy always told me.
I never knew that.
She said even after they got married, your grandfather could never quite forget what happened to Marcus's mother. Marcus was just a constant reminder.
Die sind auch nur
Mummy says that's
Halbgeschwister.
why Daddy killed himself.
Krass, hat sich umgebracht.
I thought you died in an accident.
No, that's just what we told other people.
Krass. Brutal.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What is it?
Gänsehaut.
Every night, I can hear their voices. Shouting, screaming at each other.
Who?
That's the last time I ever saw him. Just watched the back of his head as he walked out the door. Only I could remember what they were saying to each other. He was shouting at her that he hated her. And it stopped. And I crept up to my room. I used to like looking at the stars. And I thought Mummy would be coming up to bed. But then I saw her moving slowly across the lawn towards the lake. And she had a wheelbarrow
Was?
with one of Daddy's suits inside. I didn't think it was strange because well, she was always destroying Daddy's things, you know, to prove a point, to win an argument, but why would you put a suit in a wheelbarrow? Well, unless I'm just imagining it, you know, it's so hard to remember the truth, you know, and you spend so many years trying not to remember anything at all.
Auntie June, something terrible has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Krass, Mann. Oma wurde mit einer Schubkarre gesehen, auf der einer von Opas Anzügen lag. Krass. Und es ist auch ein dicker Hinweis gewesen, ne? Wir sehen hier, das ist ein dicker Hinweis. Vielleicht reichen mir nur 2 Hinweise, damit ich Oma beschuldigen kann. Brutal! Omi, was hast du denn da getan?
Oh, what else shit is he coming out with now? Has he got aliens coming after him? Is that it?
What?
The thing you have to understand about your dear Uncle Marcus is that he's a nutter. Complete paranoid fantasist. Do you know, 1 year, he thought his business partner was trying to kill him.
Ja, ich
Yesterday
weiß.
he was getting threats. Anonymous emails, anonymous. He's probably sending them to himself. So he got shutters put on all the windows, surveillance cameras everywhere. Do you know what happened? Nothing. Obviously. Your Uncle Marcus lost his marbles a very long time ago. He's dangerous. Don't trust a word he says.
Oh oh. Ja, die Sache ist ja die. Ich wusste auch jetzt nicht, dass die Halbgeschwister sind, ne? Die haben eine andere Mutter. Also Tante June und Onkel Marcus haben den gleichen Vater, aber eine andere Mutter.
Fuck!
Ja, und ich kann halt wieder nicht skippen. Das ist halt wieder ein bisschen anders,
Kid.
ne? Alles verbunden irgendwie.
We need to talk. Abby, please. Please. Family that would never fucking lie to you.
Die Sache ist die, wollte Oma Markus töten, weil er zu viele Fragen stellte? Weil er vielleicht irgendwie was weiß? Komm, wir glauben ihm. Wir machen weiter. Tante June haben wir fertig. Ich habe alle Hinweise bekommen und es war ein krasser Hinweis wegen Oma. Der erste Hinweis über Oma und auch ein harter und auch wirklich ein schwerer, wirklich ein großes, ein harter Indiz oder wie man es sagt.
I am. I always play nicely. I'm a delight.
Habe ich irgendwie das aufgeschrieben? Ich muss mit Bradley spielen, ich brauche Infos.
Mum still talks about it. She still thinks she can smell it. And she's had like 8 cars since then.
I was 3 years old.
I mean, it's pretty obvious if you take like a minute.
I'll answer the question.
I need you to pick one.
Mann, ich konnte nicht mal irgendwie dem Fragen stellen.
Abby, where have you been?
Oh,
Ja, wen soll ich hier beschuldigen? Ist alles dasselbe. Komm, wir fragen mal Lottie, weil wir haben auch einen neuen Hinweis bekommen. Vielleicht passiert was. Sie sah ständig aus dem Fenster. Ich drücke jetzt mal auf Skip. Wenn es geskippt wird, heißt es, dass nichts passiert. Okay, hat sich erledigt. Ich habe geskippt, passiert nichts, direkt zum nächsten Durchlauf. Ich brauche Infos über Oma. Omi! Okay, wollen wir das Ganze noch einmal durchgehen oder gleich einsteigen? Richtig rein.
Don't answer it.
Komm, antworte mal.
Okay.
Fine.
Geh mal auf Mama.
It'll be some sort of bizarre vegetation. won't
Tun wir so, als würden wir nichts wissen.
I haven't.
Recycled. You're literally wearing someone else's rubbish. Disgusting.
Loads of people are doing it.
Loads of people aren't in this family. Just pick and shit. No one in real life does maths without a calculator.
I think it's 20.
Fine.
Ich kann nicht skippen. Ich habe alles falsch beantwortet fast. Vielleicht kommt jetzt was.
The answer is a record 12 wins. I mean, my coach said it was the best he's ever seen, and he's been doing it for like 90 years or something.
Oh oh.
Someone else can go now. I'm getting like really low on my social battery. This is like hard work.
Thank God for Renata. If it had been me taking Lottie to all her competitions and lessons, I'd have died of boredom. It was basically the only reason I paid Renata. Worst au pair we ever had, apart from the one who stole my jewellery. But even she knew her way around a kitchen. I've just remembered something. Auntie June once tried to pair Bradley with Lottie. Renata said he came to 2 sessions, sulked the whole time and didn't even attempt one step.
How is Bradley?
Oh, same as ever. Weird and eternally disappointing. That boy must be on a database somewhere.
Was he being weird at the meeting too?
Now you come to mention it, he was being a bit stranger than usual, kept disappearing throughout the night. I think he was in a bad mood because he'd been blocked from another one of his social media sites. June said he put up a photo of a severed foot. Imagine seeing that if you'd just gone on to get tips for a sourdough starter.
Yeah, imagine.
Die Sache ist die, ich konnte jetzt nicht skippen, aber ich kannte das Video schon. Aber was habe ich jetzt hier für einen Hinweis bekommen? Das kennen wir doch alle schon. Und ich habe ja schon Bradley beschuldigt. 2 Telefone. Über Mama gibt's nichts und über Oma gibt's diesen einen harten Hinweis, ne? Da müssen wir weiter rangehen. Wieso konnte ich jetzt nicht skippen?
I am never teaming up with that freak again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Have you told Mum about your latest purchase? Huh? He's bought a gun, Mum. Literally the very gun that was used to murder that famous astronaut.
No, it's not the exact gun, it's the same make of gun, right? There's a difference.
Oh, for God's sake, you two. If I have to listen to you bickering anymore, I'm going to come up to Bradley's room and blow my own brains out.
Your mom's pretty tricky to talk to, but...
Okay, bei Mama brauche ich in Runde 1 auf jeden Fall noch 1 in der Mitte. Ich muss gucken, wie ich an sie rankomme. Wir sind jetzt hier in Runde 2, ne? Ich habe mir aufgeschrieben, bei Toby habe ich alle Hinweise. Lottie und Bradley, habe ich da alle Hinweise? Weiß ich jetzt gar nicht.
Gird her loins, whatever that means.
Yeah.
I think she was probably just trying to drown.
Well, nice. Sorry.
Don't apologise to me, babe. Apologise to your skin.
Oh, yeah, will do. What was...
When I was a kid, I just like listened to it over and over and over.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, bei Lottie brauche ich den 3. Hinweis. Ich weiß nicht wie. 1 hinten. Okay. Ich glaube, hier wird nicht viel passieren in diesem Durchlauf. Ich werde hier viel rumprobieren müssen.
Okay.
As if you never speak to me. Ever again.
Okay, 3. Runde. Ich habe aufgeschrieben, dass bei Tante June alle Hinweise da liegen. Bei Mama und Oma weiß ich es jetzt nicht mehr. Probier's mal mit Mama. Dann schreiben wir es auf.
Is that empathy?
Mama ist toll.
You're gonna be awesome at this.
Mamas Leistung loben ist das Ding. Wenn ich es lobe, dann sagt ihr doch, dass ich eine Arschkriecherin bin, gell? Ich kann nicht skippen, neues Video.
Oh, no. I'm never gonna see fish again. I just hate fossil fuels.
Ich kenne das, aber ich kann nicht skippen. Ist halt ein bisschen anders wahrscheinlich.
Abby, what on earth are you doing?
Wow, Auntie Felicity,
Yes.
that's actually really patronising. These people are far braver, have far more resilience than you could ever imagine. They would never give up. They would face any danger for their families, for their way of life, yeah? Let's mix things up and bring this a little closer to home.
No. This is supposed to be a quiz, not a fucking TED Talk. Either ask a proper question or go snog a tree.
So, let me get this straight. What you're saying is that you lack the basic human decency to understand another person's struggle, yeah?
Shut up, Toby.
There are other people in the world beside you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we here for Hilda the fisherwoman's birthday?
Well, no, but...
Toby, let me stop you there. Is the next thing you're going to say a question? An actual question? The kind of thing you'd get in a quiz?
I've got a different scenario about mating turtles.
No, I'm sorry, Toby, you've had your chance.
I
You're
am
done.
doing a proper...
Oh, bye bye. Komm, sag
This
was.
family gets weirder every year.
Was anyone being weird at the meeting?
What a bizarre question.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just wondering.
Well, it wasn't exactly a normal evening.
What happened?
Komm,
Are
red.
you so interested all of a sudden?
No, I don't know. I just really like talking to you, that's all. Just making conversation.
One thing sticks in the mind. Bradley.
Ah.
He asked me if I'd seen a couple of little bottles. I assumed it was something to do with those horrible figurines that he paints. You know, the goblins, women with ridiculous breasts.
Das kennen wir doch schon.
I told him that any suspect liquid that had gone missing in that house would have gone straight round his mother's bloodstream. Of course, he completely ignored me. Told me that if I found them, not to touch them. And to find him and let him know.
That is weird.
Anyway, let's get back to the quiz.
Ja gut, das ist das ganze Gift, ne, worüber die redet. Und die Frage ist aber, wer hat das... Ich musste kurz husten. Wir haben ja, die kleinen Fläschchen waren verschwunden. Das ist das Gift wahrscheinlich, mit dem Marcus ja vergiftet wurde. Bradley sagt, dass das Gift geklaut wurde. Aber wer hat das Gift genommen? Vielleicht Omi?
If you can call it that.
Mum, I need to tell you something. Something
Oh, das kenn ich
really
schon.
bad has happened to Uncle
Ich
Marcus.
kann's aber nicht
I'm
skippen.
not interested.
No, but he's...
The man's a liar, Abby. I always hoped you wouldn't fall for it, and perhaps I should have done something when you were younger, but it wasn't easy for me either. After your father died, I thought, oh, if you want to turn to Uncle Marcus and not me, perhaps I should let you. Either you realise what it was like, or...
Mum, what are you talking about?
You really don't see it, do you? He's paranoid, Abby. Deceitful, always painting himself as the good guy, the victim. A few years ago, he thought a business partner was trying to kill him. He was sent all these threatening emails, anonymous emails. Wouldn't surprise me if Marcus was the one writing them.
What?
He went mad. He bought a gun, he bought a guard dog. It was all bullshit, completely in his head.
No, I don't understand.
It's all an act, Abby. Don't get sucked in.
Kid, we need to talk. Abby, please. Please. If we had more time, I could explain.
You said this was real.
It is real.
How can I trust you? How can I trust anything that you say now?
I'm not paranoid. Some guy was making threats. It wasn't in my family that would never fucking...
Ja, komm, wir glauben ihm. Ah, okay, bei Runde 3 haben wir bereits alles von Mama. Okay, dann sind wir mit Runde 3 fertig mit Mama, Tante June. Jetzt gucken wir, weiß ich nicht mal, ob in Runde 3 auch, ob wir alles von Omi haben.
I am. I always play nicely. I'm a delight.
Okay, Runde 4. Ne? Bradley, da weiß ich, dass wir 4 Hinweise von ihm brauchen. Toby, Oma, ich weiß es nicht, ob ich von denen alle Infos habe. Ich schreibe mir das mal auf. Ich weiß, dass ich von Bradley 4 brauche. Dann fragen wir mal die anderen, damit ich einfach mir das aufschreiben kann, von wem ich noch Infos brauche.
First session. I mean, if she'd just let me see Dad in the first place.
What happened to Uncle?
Scraps, but there were plenty of scraps to scavenge. You've got to think bigger.
Did you see anyone else give something to Uncle Marcus?
I don't know.
Toby, tell me now.
Neues Video.
Felicity. I mean,
Huh?
you know, your mum. Yeah, she was offering things for him to eat. You know, hors d'oeuvres, canapes, that kind of stuff. And yeah, I think he took one in the end just to shut her up.
Oh.
Abby.
Oh. Mama bot Onkel Markus Essen an. Hat sie da vielleicht Gift untergemischt?
I need you.
Okay.
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up. Doc says if I take the right antidote now, I might just make it. I can't trust my brain right now, kiddo. I need you to pick one. It's okay, Abby. Whatever happens, happens.
Ja.
Just choose. Please.
Nimm das Quecksilber und stirb.
Dimethylmercury.
Okay, kiddo.
Okay, er ist jetzt gestorben. Alles klar. Und von Toby habe ich jetzt alle Hinweise. Schreibe ich auf. Toby ist fertig.
Abby.
Okay, wir haben alles, ne? Aber jetzt wird nichts passieren. Schreib mal einfach mal Bradley. Hey, ich kann nicht skippen. Ich kann nicht skippen. Ach so, weil er gestorben ist und ich jetzt Bradley nehme. Vielleicht deswegen, oder?
Bradley,
What?
he killed Uncle Marcus.
Abby.
Bradley poisoned him.
Whoa, what? No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. It must have been
No,
you.
no, my poisons went missing. Okay, I would never use them. And I know how dangerous they are, and just owning them is...
Stop lying, okay? You got what you wanted.
I didn't kill him! Fuck. Fuck. If someone else used my poisons... Oh, I can't go to jail. I won't survive inside. I'd rather die.
Oh, shit. Bradley, no! Shit. Oh, I can't look.
This is really scaring me now. What's going on there, guys? Signal's really bad here.
Bradley, listen to me, okay? What's done is done, okay? You don't have to lose your life too.
Didn't do it. Why would I do it? I don't even have a motive.
You're obsessed with murders and serial killers.
What? That's not a motive, that's a hobby. I love fantasy novels too. It doesn't make me a fucking elf.
But the poisons.
Yeah, I told you I didn't use them. Someone else took them. I would never use them.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, Bradley. Bradley, listen. Just put the gun down, okay? Put it down.
It wasn't me.
I know. I know. I believe you. I know.
Really?
Yeah. Bradley!
Mum! No!
Oh, Jesus Christ, Abby, what have you done?
Sorry, guys. You cut out there. What'd I miss? Where's Mum?
Ah, jetzt ist er nicht aus dem Fenster gesprungen. Okay. Kommt direkt nächster Durchlauf. Ich brauche Infos. Okay. Richtig einsteigen.
You need to shake. Don't answer it. Come on, Abby.
Okay, everyone.
Antworten und mit Mama spielen.
Who's next?
It'll be some sort of bizarre vegetation, won't it?
Loads of people are doing it.
Loads of people aren't in this family, Abby.
Komm, singen.
Just pick an answer. Shit, no one in real life does maths without a calculator.
Komm, wir sagen es falsch.
I...
Ah, Mann, ich krieg die Mitte nicht. Ich fange direkt neu an. Geht nicht? Was ist denn hier? Familienbaum? Ah, okay, das habe ich mir noch gar nicht angeschaut. Opa Eddie, 1930 geboren, gestorben 76. Er ist verschwunden 1969. 7 Jahre vorher. Hochzeit 55, Hochzeit 64. Mit Margaret, 35 geboren, 61 gestorben. Onkel Markus, 61. Und Eddie ist hier mit Oma zusammen gewesen. Und die hat dann Mama bekommen, Tante June bekommen. Und Mama hat Abby bekommen. Und Lottie bekommen. Da ist aber auch 7 Jahre Unterschied zwischen Lottie und Abby. Und Tante June hat Toby bekommen und Bradley. Okay, aber okay, weiter geht's. Geh mal zu Bradley.
Shall I...
Why do people listen to happy music when
Did you mean...
that? It's not the kind of phone that takes photos.
Obwohl... Ich konnte ja skippen, deswegen war dieser Hinweis wahrscheinlich schon gegeben. Ja, da ist nichts Neues.
Maybe someone gave it to her.
Komm, wir bestechen weiter.
Did you see anything else?
Ich kann nicht skippen.
You'd like to know.
Yeah.
Right. This next piece is so obvious, I considered not doing it. But for some reason, it's been going round in my head. Perhaps this will get it out of my system. La, 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 la.
Oh, I can never remember the name.
Funeral March. It's Funeral March by Chopin. It's one of my favourites.
All right, yeah. It's a good one.
La, 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 la.
Gib mir Infos, bitte.
That piece was the incredibly moving Funeral March by Chopin. I already know what I'm doing for my fourth piece, so be quiet. No. Oh, no. The humidity's changed. I can't sing in this. I could sprain something. Let's move on to the next round.
So...
Don't worry. You can go back to the normal people now.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig. Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening? Uncomfortable silence. My favourite.
Okay. Mann, ich will skippen.
Abby!
Abby!
Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer. I got an email, anonymous. They told me to...
Ich sehe gerade, hier findet das Gift, findet den Beweis, findet den Mörder. Braucht 3 Sachen auf jeden Fall.
Stop. Or... Oh my god, I can't do this.
I'm afraid it is too late for that.
No, I can't, I told you.
Abby!
No, I'm not built for this shit! What are they gonna do to me?
Abby, stop! Stop!
What, Uncle Marcus? Are you okay?
It's getting worse, Abby. I've got less time than I thought. Don't give up on me. You're the only chance I got.
Oh.
Please, Abby. Please.
Okay.
So, achso, Bradley, Runde 2 habe ich fertig. Schreibe ich mir kurz auf. Okay, in Runde 2 habe ich Toby und Bradley fertig. Bei Lottie brauche ich einen Hinweis, das ist der letzte. Der letzte. Also, komm weiter.
Okay.
As if you never speak to me ever again.
Runde 3. In Runde 3 steht da, June fertig, Mama fertig. Okay, gehen wir zu Oma.
Did he say 8 miles? Well, why don't they just catch the bus? The school must run one.
Wir unterhalten uns einfach weiter.
Shall I just do a thumbs up? Will that help?
Okay, ich weiß, letztes Mal haben wir diskutieren die Frage genommen. Wir verstehen es nicht. Wir haben dann ein neues neues Video, das ich nicht skippen kann.
Sorry, Toby, we don't get it.
What don't you get? That there are other people in the world besides you? That some people don't get everything just given to them on a spoon?
No, I meant more the quiz side of it.
Isn't it obvious?
No.
Look, okay, I'm not getting much engagement here. Is that how you all feel, that you don't get it? Unbelievable.
Sweetheart, you're boring everyone to tears. And I think I speak for everybody here when I say that whatever it is you're trying to teach us, we really do not give a flying, twirling, somersaulting fuck.
You know, I should have known that an exercise like this would be a waste of time on this family. No emotional intelligence at all. You should all be ashamed.
Will someone else do their round so Toby will shut up?
No, that's not fair. I want to do a round.
No.
But it's my turn.
No.
Listen, love, before I go, there's one thing I've been meaning to ask you. Has your mother spoken to you about your Uncle Marcus lately?
No. Why?
The day of the meeting. Your mother asked us all to get to the house early.
Oh.
Before your Uncle Marcus got there. She told us, how did she put it? She wanted him out of the way. She was asking us all there to see if we'd support her in a move to take over the company, to take it off Marcus. Your mum wants to buy him out, but she can't meet his price. I think he's asking for too much just to annoy her. And obviously the company means a lot to him because of his dad. I know you try to stay out of all this financial stuff, but the company is for all of us, love. That's how your grandfather wanted it.
I know.
I think we best get back for the next round.
Krass. Also entweder ist es ein harter, also warte mal ganz kurz, Mama will das Geschäft übernehmen. Krass, ich hab alles voll. 2 harte Hinweise. Okay, Mama, entweder kann sein, dass sie ihn umbringen wollte, Marcus, weil sie halt das Geschäft übernehmen will und den Preis, den Marcus von ihr haben will, nicht zahlen kann und auch nicht will. Und dann sagt er, okay, wenn er tot ist, dann kriege ich es doch eh geerbt, oder? Und dann kann ich es auch, oder ich kann sie dann günstiger abkaufen. Und krass, diese beiden Hinweise können Mama überführen. Okay, wir werden sie festnageln. Kann aber auch sein. Okay. Wenn sie das dann nicht war, wir werden sie jetzt am Ende dieses Durchlaufs werden wir sie auf jeden Fall beschuldigen. Und wenn sie es nicht war, war es Omi. Dann bedeutet es auch, dass jetzt, was Omi jetzt hier abgezogen hat, das jetzt irgendwie auf Mama abdrücken will.
Nan, wait a second. I need to tell you something.
I knew there was something wrong. What on earth is it?
Something really bad has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Bad? Well, what do you mean?
Someone's hurt him. Someone's
Oh, Abby, love, he's not going on about that again, is he?
About what?
That bloke he said was threatening him.
What?
Well, it was a few years ago now. Marcus had a bit of trouble with an old business partner. Marcus thought he was trying to kill him.
What?
Got in a right state over it. Said the bloke was threatening him, sending him violent emails. Well, because the emails were anonymous, so any bloody one could have been sending them. Apparently, he didn't leave his house for months. He was absolutely convinced someone was trying to kill him. Well, nothing happened, of course. If you ask me, he made the whole thing up. He has got a very active imagination, after all. I can't believe he never told you. You're very close, aren't you?
Yeah.
I wonder why he kept it from you. Abby?
No, I'm fine, honestly. Thank you for telling me.
You going to be all right, love?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Right, then. See you for the next round.
Okay.
Kid, we need to talk.
We need to talk.
Abby, please.
Abby, ich kann nicht skippen.
Please.
Abby, ich kann nicht skippen.
If we had more time, I could explain.
You said this was real.
It is real.
How can I trust you? How can I trust anything that you say now?
I'm not paranoid. Some guy was making threats. It wasn't in my head. Oh, okay, so maybe I took the threats a little too seriously, but how was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know he wasn't gonna follow through? How was I supposed to know that? As far as I was concerned, the guy was nuts. And then June got a hold of it, Abby, and the whole thing got twisted. And I don't know why I didn't tell you. I don't know. I didn't want to scare you.
So why are you telling me this time?
This time? Abby?
It just doesn't make any sense. You tell me the story that someone's tried to kill you, and now I find out that you've done this before.
This is not the same.
How?
Abby, I'm fucking dying! Family that would never fucking lie to you.
Okay, Tante June, eine Oma in Runde 3. Haben wir alles. Okay. Wir haben jetzt den letzten Hinweis von ihr bekommen. Jetzt brauche ich auch Oma nicht mehr. In Runde 3 habe ich generell von allen dreien, von June, Mama und von Oma, alle Hinweise, die es gibt.
I am. I always play nicely. I'm a delight.
Geh nochmal zu Oma.
Test or something. Wait, no. Was that with a quad bike?
Yeah, I think I know this one. I think it was Bradley.
In all honesty, love, it could have been either of them. You'd never call June an attentive mother.
The correct answer is Bradley.
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, how it makes me proud.
Oh dear, June's on the warpath.
Question 2. What did my own mother get me for my 10th birthday? So I'll give you a little clue. It's always the same thing every year. And it starts with an F and ends in all.
Nan, just forget about Auntie June for a second. I need to ask you something.
Okay.
Did you see anyone acting suspicious around Uncle Marcus at the family meeting?
No, nothing, dear. Why?
Someone in the family has tried to kill him.
What on earth are you talking about, love?
Nan, if you saw anything, now is the time to say.
I'm sorry, Abby. This is all a bit of a shock. I can't really think. But I'm sure Marcus was absolutely fine when he got to the meeting and absolutely fine when he left. What on earth's going on?
Weißt du was? Wir haken nach.
Nan, what aren't you telling me?
Sag es.
Nan, please.
I didn't see anything at the meeting, but...
But what?
I'm just thinking about your Auntie June. Has your mother ever told you about what she did when she was at university?
Das kennen wir doch.
No.
One day,
Aber ich
she
kann nicht
came
skippen.
home early and overheard the girls she was living with making fun of her in the kitchen. That same night, June offered to cook them all a meal. She cut up tiny bits of raw chicken and mixed them in. Well, she gave them all such bad food poisoning that one girl nearly died. When they told June she could have killed someone, all she said was, yes, that was the point. Thankfully, the girls never pressed charges, and the university threw June out, but as far as they were concerned, that was the matter resolved. I know she's my daughter, but it frightens me sometimes what that girl could be capable of.
Well, this is taking ages. So the answer I was looking for is... Hang on, what was the question?
Abby, I need you.
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up. Doc says if I take the right antidote now, I might just make it. I can't trust my brain right now, kiddo. I need you to pick one. It's okay, Abby. Whatever happens, happens.
Gib ihm das Thallium.
Just choose. Please.
Ich glaube, es wird ihm
It's
helfen.
thallium.
Thallium.
If you say so, kid. Chin chin.
Komm, es wird ihm jetzt helfen. Er wird geheilt sein.
Uncle Marcus?
You hear that? You hear that? The sound of my vital signs improving. He did it. He did it. He saved me.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Holy shit. Okay. Now, Abby. Now, why don't you go and finish this thing?
I can do this.
Ja, wir werden auf... Okay. Runde 4. Von Oma haben wir alle Hinweise. Sehr gut. Okay, es fehlen nur noch einige Hinweise, sehe ich gerade. Wenn ich schreibe hier gerade mit, wo hier noch was fehlt. Okay.
Abby, where have you been?
Oh, she's doing it for attention.
Be quiet, June. Are you okay, love?
You're gonna have to speak up, Abs. There's some pretty heavy rain here.
Is she frozen? No, if you look closely at her throat there, you can see she's still breathing. Ah, this is live.
Shut up.
What was that?
Just shut up, all of you!
Abby, if I were you, I think very...
Einfach mal stumm geschaltet. Abby muss nachdenken.
Fuck.
Okay. Wer hat Onkel Markus vergiftet? War es Bradley? Ihn haben wir schon beschuldigt. 2-mal sogar. Und 2-mal hat er seine eigene Mutter danach umgebracht. Aus Versehen. Einmal davon ist er sogar aus dem Fenster gesprungen. Aus dem 3. Stock oder so. Irgendwas stand da. Wir haben bereits Toby beschuldigt. Es kam raus, dass er gar nicht irgendwie auf Safari ist, dass er gar nicht in Afrika ist, dass er irgendwie in London rumhängt. Wir haben Lottie beschuldigt, auch glaube ich 2-mal. Es kam raus, sie sei eine Drogendealerin. Aber sie hat ihn nicht umgebracht. Tante June, hier steht es auch sogar. Wir haben sogar alle Hinweise, mehrere Hinweise zu June. 2-mal haben wir sie beschuldigt, sie war es nicht. Aber hier, Mama. Mama will das Geschäft übernehmen. Und das Gift von Bradley, die kleinen Fläschchen, sind verschwunden. Und sie bat Onkel Markus Essen an, sie mag ihn irgendwie gar nicht so. Und irgendwie bietet die ihm dann noch Essen, also macht voll auf lieb. Und dann hat er irgendwie gegessen, damit ihr endlich Ruhe gibt. Irgendwie auffällig. Und es sind 2 Hinweise, die haben mir den ganzen Balken voll gemacht. Weißt du was, Mama? Wer hat Onkel Markus vergiftet? Du hast ihn vergiftet! Wahnvorstellungen.
Mum?
Yes.
You tried to kill Uncle Marcus.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you poisoning Uncle Marcus. I know it was you.
Oh, Abby, I always hoped this wouldn't happen to you. Your father was like this towards the end. Seeing things, imagining things. I always hoped he hadn't passed it on to you, or that the medication was making it worse, but you're just like him.
No, this is real, and you tried to kill Uncle Marcus.
Why? Why would I kill the man? For the money? For the business? Risking everything I have? My entire business and career that I've built up over 30 years for some garden centres and a few spas? Do you really think that little of me, Abby? You really don't know me at all, do you?
You really didn't do it?
Heaven knows why you've concocted this strange little fantasy. Look, I'm sorry, Abby, but whatever's going on here, I can't be part of it.
What?
I promised myself when your father became unwell that if anything like that ever happened to you, I couldn't put myself through that again. And I'm not going to break that promise. It's time I started putting myself first. I hope you can find the help you need, Abby. Oh, and if you ever do get better, feel free to give me a call. You're probably better to text first, though.
Krass, ich wurde gekickt.
What the hell?
Krass. Okay. Sie war es wohl auch nicht. Okay, dann war das Oma. Wir müssen alles dafür tun, dass wir die Infos über Oma bekommen. Damit wir Oma beschuldigen können. Krass, Mama ist nicht die Täterin. Krass, gehen wir direkt zum nächsten Durchlauf über.